Alrighty, hello YouTube, ZShadow64 here again with another Clash for Dawn video. This is going to be the part 2 to my last guild system that I made. Now, in my last video I realized I left out a few important topics such as the Guild Torch event, quitting a guild, and doing events with guildmates and all that. So in this video I'm going to cover all that. One of the things someone else requested was about the guild totems. So what are the totems all about and whatnot. So that's what I'm going to get to first real quick. So if we open up the hub and go to the social menu and then head over to your camp, which I talked about in the last video, all you got to do is head over to your guild totem envoy. But before we even go to him, I did want to mention that and this is something that you're going to want to talk to new players who join. You're going to want to tell them about this right away, pretty much how to donate, and also tell them about the guild totem, because they want to be able to take advantage of both of those. Now, if we look in the right system here, and I did talk about this in the last video, as you can see, we get plus 10 honor every time we donate for free every single day. Obviously, you can get more if you spend gems, but that honor is actually going to relate to the guild totems. You can see I got 4,155 at the moment. So that kind of says something right there. And I'm going to tell you why I got so much honor. And that's because I don't really bother leveling my totems all that much. And that's because it requires an enormous amount of coins in order to level your guild totems. So for the sake of the video, I'm going to go ahead and spend some points in my element totem here, which reduces the result for magical attacks on me. So basically, every time a magical creature attacks me, or somebody uses a magic attack on me, it does less damage than it normally would. So I'm going to go ahead and spend 50,000 coins, and as you can see, pay attention to my honor. Boom, it spent 5 honor, and I used 50,000 coins in order to get it from 80 to 85. Now, sometimes you can get a bonus, and it'll go up quite a bit more than just 5 points. I've had that happen before, and I was like, oh, I didn't even realize that. But yeah, you can occasionally get bonuses. Now, a lot of you are probably looking at the screen right now and saying I'm a big freaking noob. And trust me, I know why you think that, because I actually spent points in my physical attack totem, and I don't do physical attack damage. I am a freaking healer. But when I first started the game, I was thinking that the guild totem benefited everybody in the guild. So I was trying to level my totems for everybody, but no, this is only a self buff. It only affects you, so don't even consider anybody else. Now, if you do magic damage, do not level up your physical attack damage, and vice versa. So I also got asked what I prefer to level in here, and quite honestly, since it requires so much freaking coins, I found it much more efficient to just level them up evenly, because honestly, it just costs way too much to freaking just sit here and try to level one and then not level the others, because I don't have the money for it. So I just prefer to level them all evenly. I mean, you can choose to do it another way, you know. I mean, I'm a healer, so heck, if I had to choose between any of these, I would probably just level my my mana totem, to be quite honest, because you know, being a healer, mana is definitely important. You want to make sure you're able to continuously heal everybody in your party, so that they don't die on you, of course. But that's pretty much it for the totem. Now, also, Guild Torch is about to start here in about 15 minutes for me. So Guild Torch will also benefit your totem as well, because if you notice, when I open up the Guild Totem menu, I have 0 totem stones. But what totem stones are is they give 30 EXP to whatever totem you choose to use it on. So, for instance, my intelligence totem is 10 out of 130. So if I use the totem stone on that, it would boost it to 40 out of 130. So that's basically how that works. Now, also I wanted to talk about, what else was it? The quitting a guild. So if I wanted to quit a guild for whatever reason, all I would do for that is go to the guild menu and then simply hit the quit button down there. Now, just a little side note: if you are the leader of your guild, you do need to make sure that you have a vice guild leader appointed before you leave the guild, because once you leave the guild, that is who is going to inherit it, your vice guild leader. So that's just a little side note to consider if you're thinking about leaving a guild that you created. Now, another thing I wanted to talk about as well was doing events with guildmates. Now, there's so many benefits to doing events with your guildmates, because think about it, you get a little guild chest every time you complete an event, and inside the guild chest you can get these guild tokens, and these actually give you honor as well as guild XP. So think about it, if you can get 4 people in your party, and if all of you guys are constantly getting these guild tokens every time you finish an event with each other, that is going to raise your guild EXP quite significantly. So I was kind of saving these just for this video, so I may as well go ahead and use them now. And as you can see, boom, 130 EXP increase right there. So that's quite a lot of sufficient EXP I've just now given to my guild. And now we can go and check out the ranks list and see where my guild is at for the week. So as you can see, we are currently rank 4. And to be quite honest, guys, we don't really have all that strong of people in my guild. We're just now getting a bunch of level 70s. As you can see, everybody's getting up there closer to level 70 now. Pretty soon we'll have quite a few in here. But you know, I'm one of the stronger people in my guild as well. I certainly won't say I'm the strongest or anything, but you know, I consider myself you know, pretty well geared and all that. But even still, I'm only rank 82, and as you can see, we got people in here like this guy, for instance, who is double my who has double my equipment score, and you know, he's pretty much slowly getting maxed out on just about everything. You know, Blackwood Deer is also another one. He used to be rank 1. He just recently got passed. But I mean, these people are in you know, like the Alliance and War Machine, Votu and all that. Some of these higher level guilds, and the only reason why we're still able to hang with some of these top dog guilds is simply because we're constantly doing events with each other and getting those guild tokens, which seriously adds a lot of EXP to your guild if everybody is constantly doing events with each other in the guild. So that's something to just you know, that's just a huge tip for anybody creating a guild. And just remember, you don't have to have the most powerful people in the game in your guild in order to get your guild to a high rank. Now, we may not win every single guild battle, but just getting in the guild battle, which you have to be, and I also explained this in the last video, but I'll explain it again. You want to go to weak EXP, and if your guild is rank 8 or above, you're getting in that guild battle. So that's really all that matters to me, you know. I don't have to win the guild battle, I just have to be in the guild battle in order to get the gold equipment fragments for my guildmates. So you know, as long as we're getting these, I'm happy, and everybody in my guild is happy. Now it's not exactly the most fair system in the world, because you only get 20 fragments, and you know more than 20 people can attend the guild battle, so not everybody's going to get a fragment. But you know, you just try and distribute them as best as you can. Yeah, people are gonna get mad. It's gonna create tension in the guild, but you know, tough. Uh, until they change that system, which I don't really think is fair, you're gonna have to deal with it. You know, but like I said, you know, as long as your guild is in that top 8, you're well off. You know, everybody in your guild is gonna be happy. So uh, if you're running a guild, just keep that in mind. You know, try not even considering inviting strangers into your party. Try and invite guildmates whenever possible, and your guild will climb up the ranks very quickly. And everybody will be more active with each other as well. You'll have a much happier community. I mean, everybody uh, actually came here for Guild Torch like an hour ahead of time. That just goes to show how dedicated everybody is here. But yeah, it's Guild Torch is about to start pretty soon here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that video prepped. But thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope I was able to show you guys quite a few good tips here. And I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. So talk to you guys later.